Good morning and welcome to Sunday and to the weekly number 5. Yeah, 5. Wow. We are all set and ready to go to worship. We had a brief moment of snow this morning, which is very unusual for where I'm living. It started for like 2 minutes and then it was done. And so I'll insert that time lapse I got. You can kind of see a little bit of the flakes coming down, but yes, so we'll see how that affects the Sunday morning if people decide to stay home or whatnot. As we're not really used to snow, sometimes the thought of snow keeps people away, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, let's go to worship. And of course, just as I'm getting to church, it begins again. It's not sticking, it's too warm for it to stick. It is kind of pretty coming down though. But any day but Sunday, please. Like, it could snow any day of the week, but Sunday, really? Oh well, at least it's pretty. Hey, so it's many hours later now. To my surprise, the snow did not hold people back today. We had a full worship service and I stayed after for youth group, and then I just got back from visiting someone in the hospital, and now I'm just gonna rest for a little while. Yeah. Something that I kind of wanted to talk about is I'm a very introverted, high anxiety kind of person, and so Sunday mornings and Sundays are very exciting. I love Sundays, but they take a lot out of me and my energy level, and to be that emotionally on and available, it takes a lot out of me. I love it, wouldn't change it for the world, but it does mean that Sunday evenings I'm just kind of done and I just need some introverted me time to rest and to recover. And some people may criticize me for that or look down on me because of that, but I also think it's important for me just to be honest, and also I know what I need, and I think that's the most important thing, is that we know how to take care of ourselves, and I know how to rest and recover and be ready and push through when I need to push through. And so I think that's an important part of being very for us to be very self-aware and to know that we all operate differently, and that just because being pastoral does require a lot of people interaction doesn't mean that it's just an extroverted person type of job, that us introverts also can do it quite well. So yeah, so I'm gonna rest for a little while and I'll probably just check in with you tomorrow. Hey, good morning. It's Monday. I just finished at a doctor's appointment and now I'm gonna stop over and see Mom and Tuck. They're off today because it's President's Day, so stop in and visit with them, and then got a lot of work to do today on the computer, and so I'll probably do some of that. But whenever you have a lot to do, puppies make it better. So I'm gonna go see Mom and Tuck and I'll check in with you later.
Come here. Come on, look. I give you a toy. Do you like it? Do you like it? Really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you like it?
Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. I think that I may have jinxed it the other day. If you can jinx snow, I don't know. But on Sunday, if you go back to the beginning of this vlog, I said, really, like, it could snow any day except for Sunday, right? And it snowed on Sunday. It didn't really stick, but it kept going on and off, on and off. Well, this morning, there are snow flurries. I'd show you, but you can't really pick them up on camera. They're so tiny. But they have come down, and then they quit, and then they come down, and then they quit. So, yeah, snow. And there's more different snow predicted throughout the week. So we'll see what happens. So I've tried to bundle up because my office is generally cold already. And with it being cold, it's got to be more cold. So I have on a lot of layers, and we're headed to the office to do lots of work and preparation for the week ahead, and also teaching a class today. So yeah, let's go. So this morning, as I've kind of finished up my newsletter pieces, I am working on things for Sunday morning. I am going to be preaching at 3 churches. It's just something I don't normally do. I do it every once in a while. The ministry setting that I'm in, several churches have come together to work together as one church, kind of in a way, to share responsibilities. Another complicated conversation for another time, but basically what that means is this week I'm going to be preaching at 3 separate worship services, and they're all centered around the same scripture and the same Lenten theme, though. So the sermon can be kind of similar, I think. The one difference is that 2 of the churches I've never been to before on a Sunday morning, and one of the churches I have been, so I find it a little challenging, just because I don't necessarily know the context and the people as well as I know the church where I am every Sunday, but I'm also excited because it means I get to preach, and I really enjoy preaching. And so this morning I've been going over my notes and working on the sermon again, and so I thought I'd show you a little bit of that process. Usually what it just means is I have books everywhere, all over my desk, and I'm kind of spread out, and usually I end up on the floor because there's more room and I can just spread my books everywhere. That's just how my brain thinks. It looks a little bit like chaos, but it's my organized chaos. So I'm gonna get to work on that before people start showing up for our Lenten study. So it's a few hours later. I have taught the Lenten study class and have done some more emails and work on my sermon for Sunday. And then I was getting some texts and some tweets about the weather, and people are concerned, I guess, that it's going to be getting worse. And so far I've only seen a few flurries today and a lot of rain, and so not really sure what's going on, but came home as a precautionary measure after I got an email from the school because my meeting tonight was at the elementary school and they've canceled that because of weather, and so I just decided as a precautionary I would come home. And one of the cool parts, I guess, about my job is that as long as I have my laptop and maybe a few books and some Wi-Fi, I can kind of work from wherever. I don't necessarily need to be in the church office to do what I'm working on, and so I'm going to work on that here at home. I'm just kind of finding this a little bit entertaining because I did go to school on the East Coast and last year served a church out on the other side of Oregon that actually does get snow. And so it's just kind of funny to see people's reactions here to snow, or even not even snow, like just the thought that it might snow. I'm kind of finding it entertaining, but also I understand because I did grow up in this area, so I get it. But yeah, it's just kind of fun to watch people either get excited about the snow or to get really nervous, and it's just kind of fun to see the difference in reactions compared to a place that gets snow all the time. So I'm gonna get to work and I'll check in with you later. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Wow. Welcome to Wednesday. I have gotten up and got ready and I'm at the office. I just wanted to share with you that I know I talked in last week's vlog about a Lenten practice that I was taking on of meditation. Another thing I like to do during Lent is to read a Lenten devotional. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm reading the one by Walter Brueggemann, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So I know we're already a week or so into Lent, and I don't know if you'd want to pick it up, but for next year, it's a good one. I would recommend it. So I'm going to get that read this morning and then make sure I have everything ready for tonight. Tonight is our young adult group, and we're talking about spirituality and stress. So I just want to make sure I have all of that prepared for them, and then get back to my sermon. It's an everyday thing until Sunday, even up until that very moment where it comes out your mouth. But yeah, so I gotta work some more on that. So it's much later on now. I have got work done on my sermon and also finished up tonight's young adult group, which was good because tonight we're talking about spirituality and stress, and it's got to be timely for them because it's getting into that busy part of the semester, and midterms and finals are coming up, so it'll be good timing for that. But I also found it really helpful because with everything going on this week, I'm starting to feel a bit stressed. But so preparing that lesson for them has really kind of helped me in the process. So that's nice. I am now downtown for a staff meeting, which will be good. I work with 4 other clergy, and so it's nice to be able to check in from time to time to see how things are going in their churches and our church as a whole, since we all kind of work together. One day I'll explain that better, but today I'm not in the right brain space to explain exactly what that means, but kind of a unique setting where multiple churches work together as one church, and so yeah, so I have other colleagues I work with on a regular basis, and so we're meeting up today to check in and see how things are going. And so I always like that time to be able to check in with them. So we're gonna head into that, and I'll see you later. So it's much later on now. Excuse any background noise. I'm just hanging out in the coffee shop where our young adult group meets. I had a meeting down here, and so it's just convenient to hang out and do work here instead of running home and running back. So I have gone to our staff meeting, and it was really good to see where our ministry is going to be going in the next month or so, and where we hope things go in the weeks to come, and to check in with each other on a personal note. I have gone and done some errands, and now I'm just here doing some work. I just saw my weekly floor vlog go up, so if you haven't seen that, go on over and check it out. And I want to say thank you to anyone who's been watching, and to those of you who are my faithful followers, I guess we can call ya. I see ya, and I'm so thankful that you have joined me on this journey. And please remember that if you do have questions or anything, put those in the comments below, and I will answer those for you in a later video. Also, I hope that I've been working on another video, and that should have gone up before this weekly vlog, so head on over and check that out. I did a bit of a chatty video where I talked about why I'm doing YouTube, so for all of you who've had those questions about why I've started this channel, that video is for you. So head on over and check that out as well. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get some work done and I'll probably check in with you tomorrow. Hey y'all, and welcome to Thursday. I've had an exciting morning. I had a video meeting this morning with people in Boston, and that's all I'm gonna say. But fun things are coming, and I will tell you when I can. But right now, I'm just very excited about what was talked about in the meeting, and I look forward to what's to come of it. And one day I'll tell you. But now I am at the office and going to get to work on finishing up my sermon and youth group activity for Sunday. And so yeah, time to push that excitement aside a little bit and get ready to do Sunday. Hey y'all, and welcome to Friday, and good afternoon. Let's be honest, it's not morning anymore, but I got up early today and I went and got my car serviced, and then I came home and got back in bed because, well, it's Friday, it's my day off, and when I left to get the car oil changed, it was 26 degrees outside. Not fun. So when I was done, I came back home and got back in my flannel sheets and curled up and went back to sleep. So yeah, but then there was a knock at the door, so I got up and there were 2 packages on my porch, and I only ordered one thing, so I was a little confused, but I thought I would just show you what appeared on my doorstep. My first package is from Lush because I've been feeling a bit stressed lately. There's just a lot going on. Nothing bad, just lots of time consuming, just lots happening. And so I'm feeling stressed. And so one way I like to deal with my stress is by taking a nice bath. And nothing beats a Lush bath. So treated myself to some new bath bombs. So I thought I'd show them to you. They don't look as pretty because they're all plastic wrapped, but I'll show you anyways. I got my favorite one. Now I know what you're thinking. Lush is known for their colorful and glittery bath bombs, but my favorite one is actually Butterball, which is cool because it's also the cheapest one. But that's not the main reason I like it, but it is a bonus. But it just makes your skin feel very soft and nourished and hydrated. It has the cocoa in it, and so it's the cocoa butter. So it smells good and it makes your skin feel soft. So if you're looking for a nice bath bomb, that's my number one choice. The second one I got, the rest of them I've never tried before. So because I'm feeling stressed, I went with all the bath bombs that said relax or soothe or sleep or lavender, because lavender is supposed to help with stress. And so I got this one's called the Big Sleep. So if you've tried them, let me know. But I'll show you when I put them in so you can see the colors. This one will probably be very colorful. And this one's Twilight. It's got some stars and moons on it, but this one said that it had lavender oil in it, so that's why I picked this one up. And the last one I got for the, said it was soothing also. Let's see, ingredients. Yeah, I don't know, it smells good, but yeah, this one will probably turn my bath pink. So my number one tip though is make sure you clean the bath afterwards, or else your bath is going to look colorful. Which fine if it's your bath, but if you're like me and you're renting, you want to keep it clean. So yeah, those are my bath bombs. Thought I'd share them with you. And so let me know down below if you have ever tried the Lush bath bombs and if you have a favorite. I'm always looking for recommendations. So yeah, if you're feeling stressed or if you need a nice gift for someone, Lush is always a good choice. So the next package that was on my doorstep was one that I didn't really expect and was kind of confused by when it showed up. But it had my name on it, so I was like, oh, okay. But on the side of the box, you might see it says Magnolia Homes Joanna Gaines, which if you don't know what that means, my favorite channel on TV is the HGTV channel. I love to watch people buy houses and people redo houses and decorating shows. If I wasn't a pastor, I would totally love to be an interior designer. It's just one of my hobbies. And so, yeah, sidetracked, random moment for you. But anyways, I got this package and opened it up, and then I remembered where it had come from and why. But basically, when I moved into this house in July, I didn't have any furniture. And so my parents very graciously and generously took me furniture shopping and bought me a couch for my living room, which is awesome. Love that couch. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But after the couch was delivered, the store that we bought it from, they like sent me this email with a promotional code of like, you could come to the store and you had $40 to spend on home decor basically, and it was all free. So you could come in and if you pick something for $40 or less, you get it for free, or you could get $40 off your purchase. And so I said, okay, I'll go look around, because at that point in time I just moved in, so I didn't have like anything on the wall or anything like that. So I went to the store and I looked around and I found these really cute like wall hanging planters, and which is great for my love of flowers and plants and things like that. And they were by Joanna Gaines. So bonus. And there were 4 of them, and you were supposed to get the set of 4 for $40, which means for me it would be free because I had this promotional code. And the guy said, yeah, of course, but we don't keep those in stock, so we'll just mail them to your house. Okay, cool, fine. So I filled out all the paperwork, and that was in September. It is now February. I have kind of given up on this purchase or free promotional item. I've decorated my house because I've been here a few months, and I had gone to the store and asked about it, and they had no record of my purchase even though I had a receipt. So I just had kind of given up, and so then today this package shows up. It's like, okay, so I'll show you. I only got 1 of the 4, so I don't know if that means more is coming or if I'm only ever getting this one, but it was a nice surprise, so I'll show you. Basically, this thing, you put a candle in here, this glass thing, and then this is what hangs on the wall. So this hangs on the wall, I don't know if you can see. And then you put your candle in here, and then you put this here. So yeah, I like this look. This rustic-y farmhouse type look is country chic, my style. But yeah, so I was like, cool, right on. So this showed up today. Now the only problem is I have now hung a picture where I was going to hang these 4 things because I had given up on them. So I think it might go in my second room, but I have to do some playing around. But yeah, I also kind of want to wait and see if more of them show up before I hang this one because then they could all hang together. But yeah, so don't give up on packages. You might be nicely surprised one day. And the only reason I didn't really like mind was because it was a promotional deal, so I didn't spend any money, so it wasn't like I had lost out on something. It was just kind of strange the way it all came about. But yeah, so that's my day so far. Those are my packages. I'm gonna do some cleaning and start some laundry, and then I'm gonna go get these taken care of because they're not looking so good. And believe it or not, but congregation members notice when your fingernails do not look nice, and they let you know. So I try to be attentive. I go about every 3 weeks or so and get these taken care of so that when Sunday morning comes around, we can have more of a different kind of conversation. One that's more engaging than, did you know, Pastor, that your nails aren't looking so good? Yeah. Fun pastor facts for you. Anyways, so I'm gonna go get these done and figure it out, and I'll talk to you later. Hey y'all, it's Saturday and headed to meet with the accountant. Last Saturday went and had my taxes done, and today I get to go pick them up. And yeah, so headed out to do that. It's warmer than yesterday, but still not that warm out, and so I have pulled out some more winter clothes just as I thought spring was happening. So getting ready to go do that. Luckily the sun is out because last night it was not good. Lots of wind and rain kept me up most of the night, but the sun's out and it looks like blue skies, so hopefully today will be better. Hey y'all, it's many hours later and I was just uploading some clips for this vlog and noticed that we're at like 25 minutes, which is by far my longest vlog yet, and so I wanted to come on and end the vlog because that's a long time. And if you've stuck it out to the end, thank you so much for watching. That is a long vlog to be watching. But thank you for watching, and I will be starting a new video tomorrow, so I just wanted to end the vlog here, and I will see you next week. Make sure you like and subscribe below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!